MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, today we get to see one of the game's best power hitters. He's tied for the league lead in home runs.
Yeah, he's not just hitting dingers. He's crushing them, Boo. No paint scrapers for him. His bat has been a huge boost to this lineup. Question is, how will they pitch to him today?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Our starter in this one, David Peterson. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boo, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look off, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
First pitch, 7-6.
The 0-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Takes it in for the out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Mickey Mantle.
Well, he has over 1,500 RBIs in his career. I mean, this is a guy that loves the opportunity to drive in runs. Some people shrink under that pressure with runners in scoring position. But he spent his entire career in the middle of the lineup, and everybody knows he can do some damage.
Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. And it gets by him. Now around second, going for third.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
One down, runner at third. Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's the ball.
Ruth with a homer in his last game.
Ball two.
One away with a runner at third here in game one of this three-game set. That one missed, now 3-0. To the right side. What a stop. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig. 2 for 5 to finish out the series on Wednesday.
Boom.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a bouncer. Polanco handles, throws to first, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the first. Yankees won, and the Mets back here at Citi Field. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, CC Sabathia. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Carlos Beltran leading things off and takes a strike. Pitch in the dirt. Ball one. Swings through that one for strike two. This one in the air, center field. Gwynn moving under this one. Takes it in for the out. Here's the Mets lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Francisco Lindor.
Well, he's been putting up some huge power numbers, and opposing pitchers know that they can't make mistakes to him. In fact, they probably circle him pregame, making sure that if they're in a situation where their back is against the wall, they're going to find a way to pitch around him. Players that are in the top 5 in slugging percentage in the league really don't get overlooked.
Juan Soto now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The 0-2. This one in the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate, leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. Runner on the go. Fouled off. He was late. Man at first, one away. Step off throw to first. Back in there standing. Lindor matched a homer in his last game. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. 1-1 now. This one trip, right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. League leader adds to his Cater total again. At this point, he's basically running his own top stand. His 19th home run of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting the home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
He's done a great job making contact recently, hitting better than... this month.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. That's down and in. A slider missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a 2-2. Line drive and a base hit right there. And a man aboard. Brett Baty up now for the Mets.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
A little bit high, maybe. Ball 1. Baty launched a homer in his most recent game. Polanco leads off first with 1 away. Little chopper rolls foul. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2.
Ball 3.
Squirts away a little bit to second. In there. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second here, 1 gone. So heat there at 98 miles an hour.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. On the ground, Jeter. Play made, that ends the inning. Mets had 2 runs on this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is Mets. Back now with the Subway Series. And stepping in for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle. That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center.
Field. Jorge Posada, the next to hit, takes outside. Posada went deep in his most recent game. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 1 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Derek Jeter, batting with 1 down, takes the strike.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating. I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And that one is downstairs. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
No, foul ball.
This one popped up. Baden 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And next for New York, Phil Rizzuto.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Mantle off of first with 2 away.
Ball 2.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Hard liner. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay. Head first slide, safe at the plate. It's 2-2.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Paul Molitor in the box, lays off for ball 1. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's in there. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He will score. The Yankees take the lead. 3-2.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing. Berg stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Gwynn stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Runner takes off, pitches low.
That's a ball.
Throw, save.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man at second. Misses off the inside. And now 3-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Now the number 2 hitter, Bernie Williams. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1.
I think he wanted that call in the open part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed, so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Runners on the move. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Polanco settles under it. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning. Back here in Queens, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And it is 2-1.
That's inside.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That's outside, and it's 3-2. This one in the air. One away.
Batting in, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Here's Marcus Semien.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games. And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That clips a corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Garrett steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The right fielder, number 20.
Now here is Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And it beats him. What a play. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound. The moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. And a ground ball to first. And that's just foul. A little bit high. Ball 1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
just misses with that one. Strike three, and that's two in a row. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two outs, base is empty. At the plate, Mickey Mantle. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Ball. Hey!
Strike two.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That's a ball.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third. Yankees 3 and the Mets 2. Back here at Citi Field, set for the bottom of the third, Carlos Beltran up now for the Mets. Outfield playing straight up now. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. A solo shot. And he ties it up. It's 3-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boo. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Soto in the box now. No balls and a strike.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
On the ground, right side, Rizzuto. Tosses to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now up to him, Francisco Lindor.
He leads the league in homers and already went yard today. There's a reason why we featured him at the top. It's nice to be right, isn't it?
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. The 1-2. Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Runner out at first with one gone. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. Grounded to third, could be two. Molitor tossed to second to Gehrig in time. That's an inning-ending double play. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back now with the Subway Series as we go to the top of the fourth. Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees, and that skips into dirt. just off the outside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Up the middle. Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out. And the batter now, Derek Jeter. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a ball. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. That one is hammered right field. Carrying well. Grabs it right up against the wall. That was a great run to make the catch, Singy. We got to take another look at it with StatCast.
Yeah, he saw it perfectly off the bat. Reactions were excellent. Took a very direct route to the ball, and more than 100 feet later, he ran it down. I just love seeing that.
So up next for New York, Phil Rizzuto. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. On the ground to third. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Through 3.5, we're all even, 3 apiece. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. This one in the air, center field. Gwynn on the move. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Mets.
Wolf is shut up to the dish. He's 0 for 1.
That's out the corner.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Got him looking. Some high cheese for strike 3.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, with that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Now it's Marcus Semien. In the air to left center. Gwynn on his way over. Reaching for it and brings it in. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We played 4. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
You know,
That's
these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swings over the top of that one. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Beltran on the move to the gap. And there's one down. Tony Gwynn stepping in now for the Yankees. To third, Baden. Fires in time.
No, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind the pitcher. Helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
Williams in the box again. Takes the strike. That smash towards center. And that is that. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. And a strike.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They race the pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Base hit, and that's a one-out single. Juan Soto down. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. Step off throw to first.
He's in there.
And he's back in there.
Nope, that's off the plate.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And it's 1-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Inside, just missed. Two on, 1 out. Lindor swings through that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch. that one
Ball.
outside. 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. Hitters count.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And stepping in for New York, Jorge Polanco. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
All loaded up. Last half of inning number 5. Swinging a ground ball.
Nope,
Just foul down the right field line. Wow.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Rizzuto to Jeter. Double play.
You're out.
What a twin killing to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. The Mets with a new arm of the mound, Luke Weaver.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Ruth up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. On a line out towards center. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. Here's a power threat. Lou Gehrig. That misses the zone. And that is ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The Yankees with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That clips the corner.
Really nice spot there on that 2-0 to get back in the count. The hitter's looking to turn on something, but tough pitch like that, he's just going to take it.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Comes a 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Mickey Mantle, the next to hit. His home and away splits there. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, and that can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soto gets there. He's under it. He's got it. Go-ahead run on base. Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That one drifts inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
In for a strike. Good slider.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Strike 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in the spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Got it. Looking, that's a strikeout. Posada not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Jeter watches that one, and it's in for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, out to center. And that's a base hit. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 4-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 2 outs. Phil Rizzuto now at the plate. Close, but call the ball. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. First and second, 2 down. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now on 4. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Yeah, that's fouled off. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Bichette up now for the Mets. Outside with a breaking ball. The Mets trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Ball 3. Pitches in the dirt. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. That one fouled off. Payoff pitch. In the air out towards right center. Williams settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez, for 2. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there.
No! Oh!
The 0-2.
That's the ball.
Curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. Good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Got him swinging for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, John Franco.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Leading off, Paul Molitor.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Franco, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Strike 2.
That's the ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The next offering misses. Full count now. There's a line drive to left field. And makes the grab. Going up and down. So back to the top of the order. Tony Gwynn stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Popped up to the left into foul ground. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Bernie Williams.
And now the right fielder, Bernie Williams. 1 for 3. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Babe Ruth. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Gone! He dunks it off the foul pole.
Well, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting. To the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Digging in, Lou Gehrig. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. And it's fouled away. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball two.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. And it is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 7-3. City, and now he's just 1 away from 500 career homers.
Boy, that's just a ton of home runs, and he's cost the league a lot of money with the balls he's hit on the park over the years. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now.
So they bring on the veteran, Oscar Brazovar.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
And the batter now, Mickey Mantle. The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Jorge Posada digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball.